My brothers, honored family members of our departed brother and esteemed guests, we gather this evening in a spirit of brotherly love, solemn remembrance, and hopeful assurance to honor the lives of three beloved brothers of Holland Lodge number 8, who in the past year have laid down the working tools of this life and been received into the care of our Supreme Architect. While preparing these remarks, I turned to a book that's been a companion to me throughout my life that will be no surprise to some here, The Rule of St. Benedict, a 6th century guide that's shaped Christian monastic life for 1,500 years. Benedict wrote in plain language, and he wrote for ordinary brothers in the community and called his work A Little Rule for Beginners. It's a practical framework for men who had taken vows and who meant to live up to them. In the prologue, he charges those brothers with these simple words: run while you have the light of life, that the darkness of death may not overtake you. I've long felt a heavy similarity between the Benedictines and our craft. It's older than metaphor. In fact, the operative masons of the Middle Ages were Benedictines who built the great abbeys of Europe. They built Monte Cassino. They built Westminster. The craft we practice in this lodge is descended from theirs, and the houses they built were houses ordered by the rule we now invoke. The likeness runs into our ritual as well. At full profession, a Benedictine brother is covered in the pall, dead to his old life and raised to his new one. He takes a new name, new vows, a rule to bend his days to, and a charge to make the best and most of what God has given him. We do the same. Every master mason in this room has been raised, the old self set aside, and a new self charged from that moment forward to make the best and most of himself. The obligation, it's not only owed to God, it is owed to our neighbors and to ourselves as well. These three men met that obligation. We hold close today the families and loved ones gathered with us. Your presence affirms the enduring bonds that connect us, bonds that neither time nor death can ever truly sever. Let us now affectionately remember each of these three brothers. The Reverend Brother Ernest Edward Hunt III served his lodge for many years as our chaplain. He stood in the East with many masters. He lifted our petitions to God, to the great architect of the universe, year after year, until age finally required his retirement. He gave us his voice, and he gave us his prayers, and he gave us the steady assurance that comes of a life spent in the service of God. Brother Robert Duncan Hardwick, he brought us music. For years, his band played our annual dinner dance, which many of you have attended, and there's no small gift in music. Bob turned a room of men in dinner jackets and to dancing in a celebration every year in the spring. He did so with grace and good humor and the kind generosity that's really its own form of worship. Brother William Herman Sizer. Brother Sizer served on the standing committee for many years, and he helped keep watch over the financial matters of this lodge with the quiet diligence that work requires. He was a regular among us. What I will say of Bill is simpler than that. Bill was a good brother, and Bill was my friend. Bill was always ready with a smile and a handshake every time he walked in the room, whether it was in the room on the 23rd Street or at the round table in the East Room, where I very often would see him. There are not enough men of this kind, and we are much, much poorer for his absence. Each of these three was raised. Each lived their duty to make the best of themselves as a man, a son, a husband or father, a citizen of this great republic, and as duly obligated master masons. As we continue our own earthly journey, may we hold fast to their memory and strive to embody the virtues they exemplified. Let us commit anew to support one another, to practice charity, and to carry forth their legacy in our daily work. And may the great architect of the universe bless and keep them. May they rest from their labors, and may we, in the days yet given to us, heed Benedict's charge and run while we have the light of life. Amen.